name's Jonathan, my nickname's Wolf, and I play bass in the Chariot.
And your new album, Long Live, comes out in about a week. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it comes out November 22nd, and we're super excited about it. It's their fourth full length, and it's on Good Fight Records. So, what do you want to know about it?
What can we expect sonically from it?
As far as just the way it sounds, it's I feel like it's more dimensional than our previous records, and it's, in my opinion, our most passionate record. And there's a lot of we span a lot, like a huge spectrum of sound for us, at least, as far as we still do our chaotic stuff, but there's a lot of dimensions. There's a lot of melodic stuff that we play with, and I don't know, we just kind of went into the process just allowing ourselves to be whatever it's supposed to be, and so yeah.
Well, the album suffered a leak about a month or so ago. How'd you react to that?
I mean, we kind of, I don't know, we don't really take ourselves too seriously, so it's kind of funny that even happened and that people cared, and so, and I guess when for us it was cool because a lot of people seem to like it, and so I don't know, whatever's supposed to happen happens, and it leaked, I guess, so here we are selling it already, so or giving it away or whatever, so yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, if people hear it and that makes them want to come hang out with us at shows more, then that's cool. So.
Where'd the title come from?
Long Live, it's actually some lyrics from Wars, it came from that, but it's mainly just kind of like a protest and a celebration in the same sense, but mainly kind of claiming something that isn't to be, you know, like I guess we're kind of trying to, we're not starting anything new, but we're wanting to kind of move with something that's already going, and so Long Live kind of ties into that. That's the short version of it, but Long Live isn't necessarily saying Long Live the Chariot, but it's saying Long Live a concept, you know, Long Live an idea that's bigger than ourselves. So that's kind of what we're running with, trying to run with. So.
You once again recorded with producer Matt Goldman.
We did.
How was it working with him, and would you consider going to someone else?
We would never consider to go with anyone else, just because Goldman's a great friend of ours, and not only that, but he's brilliant in the sense that he knows how to take someone's sound and make it better, and so he knows exactly what we like and what we want to do, and he has a million ideas to push us further in that direction. So he knows more about everything than I would ever know, and so we love working with him. He's a great dude.
As you mentioned, this is your first release with Good Fight. How did that deal come about?
We finished our contract up with Solid State, and you know, we felt like it was time to move on to something new, and so we've known Carl from back when Ferret was around, and he's just always been a really cool encouragement to our band, and always given us good ideas, and just been there, you know, throughout the years, and it just seemed like a good fit for us, and it's been super awesome since we've been there. They really understand our band, and we're excited to see, you know, what they have in store for us, and so.
And you recently filmed a video for David De La Hoz in one take. How was that?
It was kind of hectic, I guess, is the best way to. Basically, we had all of these. We were in the studio, obviously, you can tell because we were in the studio when that video. But so all of the ideas that we had never really taken form until that day. And so literally, like the sign at the very end where it says "Long Live," like hanging down, I was on the roof spray painting that as people were like, "Hey, we gotta start because the sun's going down." I was like, "We've got 2 more letters, you know, or whatever." So, I mean, just stuff like that where it's just like falling together, and that was our second take. The first take, basically we had we had like a point of no return, which was the confetti that went off. We slowed it down and stuff, but we only had one shot of confetti and knew that we didn't have enough time to clean it up and reshoot it. So one time, the take right before that, the drums, when Matt Goldman and David were playing together, they were a little bit off, and they called it off right before Josh technically was the one pushing the cannon, the confetti cannon or whatever. So it was pretty crazy, but I don't know. It was really fun, and it's really cool afterwards to see how it all kind of took place. You know, just from going from just a thought and an idea, and then everything falling together and it becoming something on its own. It was pretty fun.
And how long was that process from a thought, and how much prep time went into it before you filmed?
Not as much as we had hoped. We literally thought about doing that while we were in the studio, and then just kind of like while we're sitting in the control room tracking stuff, we just kind of started piecing like ideas. Oh, what if we did this? You know, what if we had someone cutting hair? What if we had like our friend? We knew we wanted Dan Smith, the listener guy that did like the spoken word thing. We knew we wanted him to be involved, but even like when Josh recorded Release the Balloons on the megaphone, that was like last minutes kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, so it's cool to let things kind of like evolve, you know, on its own like that, and let it grow on its own.
And how was it working with Dan as well as Timber?
Awesome. We've known Tamber for a couple of years now, and she's played with some shows, like just trying to fit her in with different things. And she's actually a really good friend of mine. And Dan Smith, we met this year at Cornerstone, and some of the dudes and I became pretty good friends with him. And so it was super cool. They're like family, and they like stayed a couple of days and just hung out with us in the studio and stuff. So it's cool.
And are you currently doing some headlining shows? How are they going?
They're rad. We've been playing as a 4-piece, which we've talked about doing for a while, and just kind of had the opportunity to do, and it's been really special. I don't know. It's just been been really cool, and the shows have been really intimate, I guess, and so that's kind of like where we thrive, you know. Just kind of like the shows, we're going to this Cancer Bats tour that starts in Canada, and the shows up to it have been really compact and like intimate, so it's been super kind of our thing, you know, more so than other tours we've done recently or whatever.
And was that a difficult transition to make into a 4-piece?
Not really. We thought it might be. I mean, we've kind of been contemplating what we wanted to do for a while, and we just kind of decided this is where we felt like we were supposed to be, you know, as a 4-piece, at least for right now. And it just feels really natural and good, so we're kind of just rolling with it and seeing what happens. So.
Oh, you mentioned the Cancer Bats tour, and I know you have a couple other exciting tours coming up. Can you tell us about them?
We have Cancer Bats tour, and I don't know what I know we're doing a Silverstein tour in January. We have some other tours booked. I don't know what we're supposed to talk about or not, but we have tours going after that. We're going to Europe early spring. It may be late winter. I don't know how that works, and then we're going to Australia too, and probably New Zealand and stuff like that. So just getting to do stuff and play shows and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about this Cancer Rat tour. We're gonna be when it goes into the States, we're gonna be headlining. We're taking out us and Cancer Rats are taking out this band called Straight from the Bath, which we're big fans of as well. So really we try to stay like focused on what's going on now, because it's really easy, I feel like, for people in general to get focused on what they're doing in like months down the road and just kind of want to live in the moment. But yeah, I'm excited about the show tonight here in Providence right now. So.
How do the shows outside of the States differ?
I guess that just depends on where. It's crazy because it's in the United States, and it's like the shows are similar like across the United States, but if you're in Europe, the shows change from country to country, which feel like states here. So that's a little crazy. Like the shows, I guess, stick out to me that are just like, this is the most insane thing that's ever happened. It's like we played every time we play in Portugal, like they just have no like they don't care about their body, you know, like they're just like jumping off of the highest things everywhere, and those are the times where you're like genuinely like afraid for yourself. And we're like, we played Russia, and the shows that we played there were like the most intense things, you know, which we enjoy. You know, it's better than playing like some places you'll play, people just stare at you, like they may be enjoying it, but they're just kind of looking at you, which we're down for whatever, but it's fun to see people having a good time.
Obviously, a lot of the lyrics are faith-based, but I'm curious as to how much that inspires the musical aspect of it, if at all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they definitely come hand in hand for us, and I mean, obviously, I don't. Well, maybe not obvious, but I don't write the lyrics. Josh, our singer, writes the lyrics. But for us, it's the whole experience of writing, recording, and performing music is a worshipful experience, you know. And not in a weird way. It's just like we were created for a purpose, and so in doing that, we have the opportunity to give something back, and kind of almost in a sense like getting out of the way, you know, and allowing something bigger than ourselves to do what it wants. So I guess performing music is kind of just an opportunity to like praise the Lord, and that's what we do. And I'm excited about that because we get to jump around and scream and go crazy. And a lot of times people who think about, you know, like a Christian or Christians, they don't think of that kind of stuff, and I think that looks more like what a Christian is than any, you know, standing in a pew and reading from a hymnal or whatever, you know. So either way, people can do what they want, but that's how we do it, and it's definitely worship. So
The Chariot collectively has kind of always been able to remain fresh and exciting, and I'm wondering how you do that. I mean, in terms of music and shows and videos, it's all very original.
Yeah, I think that even goes back to the last thing you said. It's like, at the end of the day, playing shows rules and music rules, but obviously things become stagnant if you do it, and you know, if you do it every day, it becomes routine, you know. And the reason that we're able to keep it, you know, like exciting, you know, is because it's a renewable thing for us. Like being able to play music for something bigger than yourselves automatically gives you, you know, energy, you know, and it's exciting. So I guess that's kind of the thing that keeps us moving, you know. And of course, you know, like the people that come out to the shows and just like being able to encourage them and like, you know, I don't know. So there's lots of things like that, but the main reason is that it's just bigger than music, you know, for us. So.
And what else is in store for the band?
Whew. Like I said, we have our record comes out November 22nd. Tours come out, playing shows. I don't know. Just hopefully keeping playing shows, Lord willing. And I don't know. That's about it. Playing shows and making music. I don't know what else we can do.
What more do you need?
That's about it for us.
Do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, I don't know. Keep it real. It's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice. That's what my dad says. So, anyway.
Excellent. Thank you.